think it's time to talk all things Apple. The iPhone 7, ladies and gentlemen. Probably the best phone out there at the moment, in my opinion. Let's take a look. You start off, guys, with just a typical Apple designed by California. You open up, you see her, the thing we've been waiting for. I have wanted this phone since the day it came out. It is fresh, it is jet black, it is beautiful, but it is slightly used now. I've had it for about just over a week now, no, 2 weeks today even, and I love it. Let's talk about some key features with this phone. So, the iPhone 7, guys, not the 7 Plus, not any like fancy version, red, anything. iPhone 7 is fancy enough for me. The jet black version, it is stunning. I think it is one of the best phones. Apple also gave me a note in there for a free case in any shop. So I went and got myself an Apple red silicone case, throwing this case on, makes the phone look pretty nice, pretty sweet to be honest, quite fat and pretty beautiful. There she is, all cased up. So, features about the iPhone 7, which I absolutely love. I personally literally love 3D, no not 3D, live photos, especially of the fact that people are taking out of the way now as live lock wallpapers. I think it's really sick. It's not something that's really picked up on, but as you can see, my wallpaper, if I hold it down, it starts moving. It's a little thing, I love it. On the iPhone 7, it really is just so clinical, it's unreal. Here, Apple, even swiping down to that bar, as it hits the bottom, it bounces a little bit, and your vibration gives a little bit of movement with the vibration monitor in there. And it literally feels, like when it bounces, it feels like it bounces in your hand. It's little things that Apple pick up on so majorly. Firstly, guys, it's all the usual things with coming up from the iPhone 6. So you've got the usual lock bar on the side. On the back, the design is pretty much the same. The antennas disappear at the top and bottom. There's no antenna lines anymore. It just makes a cleaner look, to be honest. However, there's one thing on this camera which is at its absolute peak, I think. That is the Touch ID. Now, the Touch ID on this phone is so stupidly fast, it is scary. So, here it is. Bang, click, touch. I'm in. As simple as that. That was like a light touch and an awkward touch. It was like that. It wasn't even one of the best touches. It wasn't a secure touch. The 5S, for me, I came up from the 5S, so I can't really comment on the 6 that much. I can't comment on the 6 that much. I didn't come up from the 6. I came up from the 5S, which was the first ever phone with Touch ID. Now, coming from the 5S to the iPhone 7, well, I just saw such major changes. It is unreal. Like, it is stupid the amount of changes you see with the Touch ID. As you expect, overall, the starting screen on for your icons and stuff like that is just the usual basic swiping. But again, the iPhone 7 is the second generation of iPhone to have the 3D touch, which is just a harder press on an app. Oh, just a harder press on an application to bring up a menu. Now, obviously, as this is the second generation of this 3D touch, it is, again, it's still improving. I'd say the 3D touch. Most apps now are really compatible with it. Oh my god, the voice break. Every app is compatible with it now. However, some apps are compatible more. If you click on one app that's not really wanted and not really addressed 3D touch, they just put out an app, you'll literally simply get share the app. So on Spotify, if you hold it down, you get share Spotify. However, on other apps, mostly Apple apps, apps like mostly your social media. On Snapchat, you hold it down, you can quickly chat with someone, you can add friends quickly. On Facebook you can rapidly search for someone, write a post, upload, and go live straight away. On Instagram, you can add a new post, you can view activity, you can go direct, you can view feed. And on Twitter, it's more or less the same for all of them, really, in their own ways. On Twitter, you can new tweet, you can new message, you can scan a QR code, you can share Twitter, and you can search for people you want. I still think 3D Touch is quite a very pointless aspect to the new phones, to be honest. I understand that it helps out a lot of people, but it's a shortcut, which is a cool shortcut to have and to have access to. But if you realistically think about it, it's quite pointless. The lack of headphone jack is the most overrated and like biggest put off letdown ever. It isn't a letdown. It is literally fine. It does still look weird not to see a headphone jack. It's still odd not to see the headphone jack there, but it doesn't really matter. The headphones you get with the Apple, like your normal EarPods, already are compatible with that. They have the lightning port ready to go straight into your phone. So, and then you obviously also get the little transmitter. For example, if you have your Beats iPhones and stuff like that. I still have yet to use this. For me, the iPhone 7 is clean, it's awesome, it's fresh, Touch ID is amazing, and it's just so rapid. And yeah, I honestly reckon this is the pinnacle of iPhone for a long time. The reason I talk about the lack of headphone jack being a very, very not problem for me is because I picked up these bad boys. The thing that's been stated by Apple so much, and that is the Apple AirPods. Coming in now in the UK for just under 200 quid. The Apple AirPods they're very weird, and it's really an anticlimax when you open this little case for them. In the case, this being, the AirPods. Taking off the lid, you see the usual designed in California as they rapidly fall out. You see the usual design in California, and then you see the AirPods themselves. Opening up these AirPods, literally it is such a tiny little case for such an expensive product. It really does get quite anticlimactic, to be honest. However, these little beauties are amazing. You pop the lid open and that is it. Two little AirPods. Apple AirPods, ladies and gentlemen, these little beauties. They are awesome, so easy to use, so easy to connect all the time. You have this phone. Now, obviously, both of these things, guys, are 2 weeks old. 2 weeks and 1 day when you see this video. So exactly like 2 weeks old, basically. And both products I love. When you get this and you open up your iPhone 7, guys, you get ready and you're gonna want to connect these bad boys. All you do to connect them, allowing the Bluetooth on in your phone, is just pop the lid, and that is it. Up on your screen becomes connecting to Apple AirPods, and like that, it is done and dusted. You're connected. Now, the Apple AirPods, out they come. Tiny little things slot straight in to your ear like that. Within that, you get a sound, a little d-d connected to your iPhone, and in they go. As easy as that. They look, I think, alright. I like the look of them. A lot of people don't. I think they look absolutely awesome. Now, the charge on these things is ridiculously good. Ridiculous good. On one charge of both AirPods being 100%, you're gonna get 5 hours of listening time. Plugging them in for another full charge is gonna give you another 5 hours. However, your charging case is only gonna go down to 75% battery on average. So if you add that up, guys, you've got 4 more 5-hour slots, guys. So you have 20 hours of listening time off one charge of the charging case. Again, the same old lightning port goes in the bottom, starts charging. Average charge time for 100% with the charging case is charging the charging case. Average start time, average charge time, half an hour. That is awesome. Regular battery checks, I understand, are needed. It's simple. Jay, how do you check the battery of these Apple AirPods? Well, like this. You pop the lid, and there you have it. The iPhone will focus. You saw, done and dusted. Told you how much battery by just simply popping the lid, you've got it. I now have 100% on both AirPods, 77% charge on the charging case. Honestly, they're amazing. Talk about them in ear. What are they like in ear? Well, a double tap on the side is gonna get you Siri up on your iPhone, and they have a mic like all the other earphones. You speak to them, Siri reacts. Siri on the iPhone 7 is yet again rapid. The whole overall like gist I get from this iPhone 7 is just so much more speed. It is honestly to a pinnacle. Now, on one earphone, a one touch on the side is going to get you a play pause. So obviously when they're paused, you play. When they're paused, when they're played, when you're playing, you click it and it pauses. There is no click, it's just a gentle tap. That is it. You don't feel it, just bang, pause, bang, play. Simple. So you're walking along, someone starts speaking to you. Pardon, what was that? Immediately, as one earpod leaves the ear, the music stops. Completely. And as soon as this AirPod goes back into your ear, music resumes to normal. Now the way Apple have done this is by two black dots, one there and one there. As you can see, these black dots, as soon as they're both covered, the Apple sends thing to your phone, they detect that it's out of the ear, pause the music, they detect it's back in the ear, start the music up again. Basically guys, that is all I've got to say about these little Apple AirPods. They are amazing, they are highly losable. You don't realise how many dramas in 2 weeks I've had with these little things. To be fair, though, they are one of my favourite products. Honestly, I love them. I'm very much one of those guys. It's like if someone promises something Apple, no, if someone promises something wireless and then you see a wire, you're like, well, there's a wire, it's not wireless. I know sometimes that's for like if one falls out, it's still there, but it still defeats the object of wireless. Honestly, Apple, there are no wires. That is phenomenal. Guys, that is the end of the video though. Please let me know what you thought of these both Apple reviews. I love both products. I both got them for my birthday. This is my birthday video, guys. Can we smash 10 likes on this video, guys? If we could, that would be amazing. I love the iPhone. I love the AirPods. Both products are amazing, guys. If you have like this, I will do a comprehensive review on the Apple Watch as well for you guys. I've got it here. I'll do a review on it. I've got a lot to say about the watch. It's a very interesting video if you want to guys see it. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you next Friday, 6 PM UK time. I love ya. See ya. Alright, just quickly before this video ends, I'm so sorry guys, we started daily vlogs at the start of the summer. Yeah, I got a really bad ear infection, and I literally was like bedbound for half the holiday. I'm so sorry. But back on the grind now, editing this current video right here. Pretty buzzed about it. It's a good video. Leave a like guys down below, and yeah, about to start editing another a Q8 business class review. Absolutely sick video, trust me, you don't want to miss this one. But yeah, thought I'd just say sorry about the daily vlog stopping, guys. I was so gutted. It's something I so wanted to do for myself, and then like this ear is still not recovered. Guys, to perforate my eardrum or something nerdy like that. Anyway, I'll let you enjoy your rest of the night or whatever. Yeah, so thank you, and I'll see you next time, boys.